Hey everybody, some random guy here. For today's video, I'm going to be voicing over this one because having to explain this in text would be a little excruciating in the editing process. But for today's video, we're going to be going over the 4 horsemen weapon set. And the first one we're going to go over is this sniper, which is called Fami. Now, in my personal experience, this sniper isn't too bad. It's pretty good early on because it's able to get more than 2 kills, as you just saw there. It's able to penetrate the zombies, so that's what makes it good. But later on, like when you're at 5,000 meters and whatnot, when you start running faster, it becomes a little more dangerous to use because its fire rate is kind of slow. And sometimes it won't shoot directly in front of you. Sometimes it likes to shoot zombies that are to the left and then you die. But overall, I'd say this is not terrible at the beginning of the game, but it's not something you want to have later on at like 5,000 or 10,000 meters. But for now, I'll let you guys focus on the gameplay. That way you don't have to hear me in the background. Alright, next up is the revolver, which is my favorite weapon in this set. It's called Death, which is kind of badass, not gonna lie. Excuse the language. It's just that I've always loved revolvers. I don't know what it is. I think it's the way it looks. Maybe the way it sounds. But what's cool is, with this revolver, it can shoot through more than 2 enemies. But the trade-off is it has a pretty slow fire rate, which can get you killed if you are not careful. Another good thing about this revolver is its ammo count. It comes with, I think, around 18 bullets is the max. But as long as you're using the ammo sparingly, you should be able to get pretty far. But other than that, I'll let you guys watch the rest without me talking. Alright, I go on for a while there, so we're just gonna move on to the next weapon, which is an assault rifle called War. Now, in my opinion, this is actually a pretty good assault rifle, because I don't know if you can see this, but it's able to kill 4 zombies at a time, because it's a 4-round burst. But that also means that it's going to go through its ammo a whole lot quicker. But I think it's a pretty good trade-off, because if there's a bunch of zombies in front of you, and you have to get rid of them pretty quickly, this is the gun to do it. But for now, that's all I have to say about this weapon. I'm just gonna be quiet for the rest of this clip, so that way you guys can see how the gun is. Alright, I totally didn't just die there. Our next weapon we're going to look at is this crossbow called Pestilence. It has a pretty good amount of range and kind of decent fire rate. Not really the best though still. In fact, I'd say this is my least favorite weapon in the entire weapon set. Just because bows in this game, they're not really useful. I mean, sure, you can recollect ammo, that's cool, but it's just, if you need to kill more than 1 zombie at a time, this gun is terrible for that. But I'd especially say that this crossbow, or crossbows in general in this game, don't excel in cornfields. At least if they're long ones. That one was quite small, so that's why I was able to make it out. If a cornfield is too big, then your chances of surviving are pretty low, because even if you kill one, they're all tightly packed, so the other one behind it will just kill you. I'm sorry that I talked over that clip the whole way through. I just didn't record a lot of crossbow footage because it's not my favorite weapon and it's not fun to use. So I'm sorry for that. So now that I'm done showing them off, I can start ranking them. And I'd say the best weapon in this pack has to be the War Assault Rifle, because it's an all-rounder. It's good in almost any situation that you're in. So for that, I rank it number 1. Now for the second best weapon in this set, I'd have to say is the Death Revolver. I mean, it's more of a personal bias. I just prefer it more than the sniper, but I think the revolver is more better. It does basically the same thing as the sniper, and I haven't really seen any other problems with this revolver other than the fire rate. Because, I mean, of course, you're not going to want a revolver after 5,000 or 9,000 meters into a run, but it's still pretty good. So, because of that, I give it second place. Next up for third place is the sniper rifle, which is called Famine. The reason I say this is third place is because it's better than that crossbow, that's for sure. Unlike the crossbow, this gun can at least kill more than one zombie at a time, as long as they're close to each other. And it's decently good at the beginning. I'd say the sniper becomes kind of bad at like 5,000 meters or 8,000 meters. That's when you generally don't want sniper rifles, but it's able to do damage though. So for that reason, I give this third place. And now for the worst weapon in this set is, I'd have to say, the Pestilence crossbow. And the reason I say that it's the worst is because it can't even kill a lot of zombies at once, and it doesn't really give you a lot of ammo for it either. So if you miss picking up your arrows off the zombies, you're really screwed. And if you get this crossbow at like 10,000 meters or later, it's basically instant death because of the fact that it has a slow fire rate. Plus, if you're inside of a cornfield with this, you're most likely going to die because of the slow fire rate, and if there's a zombie behind it, the arrow won't pierce the zombie, so the one behind it's just going to end up killing you anyways. So because of all of those reasons, I place this crossbow in last. Overall, I'd give this weapon set a 7 out of 10. I say this because 3 out of 4 of the weapons are pretty good. The only thing is though, you'd have to cough up $15 just to get this. That's Canadian. If you're in the US, then it's $11. But that's like the original price. If you get it on sale by picking up the guns on graves, and then when you die it gives you a discount, it would probably cost you half of $15 Canadian, or half of $11 US, if you got the whole set on sale. Which I did, by the way. I just can't remember how much it costed me to get all the guns on sale. Whew, that was quite the long video to record. Still kind of self-conscious about my voice being on YouTube, but it had to be done at one point, I guess. Anyways, if you guys enjoyed the video, please leave a like and subscribe. It really helps me out, and leave a comment. Let me know what you guys thought of the video and what gun's your favorite or what you think is good. And this is Some Random Guy signing off.